There's an Irish song called "The Fields of Glory." It's about soccer, and the chorus of the song is, "On the fields of glory, on the fields where boys become men.
Hmm.
On the fields of glory, may the best team win in the end."
I like that.
It's a fantastic song, and everybody should go and listen to it and listen to the High Kings version because it's probably the best song, the best version of that song out there.
I will do that after we're done. That
Oh, it's fantastic, and it sets up uh, this very very beautiful and epic story behind the game of soccer. Even though we're Americans and we're supposed to think soccer is dumb, but it sets up this fantastic and wonderful story behind soccer,
Mhm.
and it listening to that song makes you just want to be in Ireland at a soccer game. It just makes you want to go and see a soccer game and be united with the people around you cheering from the stands and
Mhm.
wanting the better team to win.
One of the great lines from St. Paul is, "I have fought the good fight and finished the race." And so many activities that are worth doing in life, so many songs that are worth singing and listening to in life, um, so many occupations and just all the things that make up life, your vocation. Um, there's an echo of that line in them, and this also applies to sports. Um, I think that's all I really need to say about that. So it's
Shall
self-evident.
shall we leave the rest to Pope St. John the 23rd?
What did he have to say?
The value of sport.
Hmm.
The great value of sport lies in its particular effectiveness for the improvement of your spiritual powers, achieved through the external discipline with which you earnestly and continually train your bodies. We trust that you will never forget, beloved children, that the efforts you make are not an end in themselves. The body which serves you reflects in its agility and harmony of movement a ray of the beauty and almighty power of your Creator. It is only an instrument which you must keep under control and sensitive to the powerful influence of your soul. Your exercises and competitions, which are like pleasant interludes in the monotony of study and daily work, must serve to enhance the spiritual and immortal part of you. If they were to have a harmful effect, if in your athletic career you were to find not a safeguard but a danger for your souls, or an obstacle in the way of the practice of your religion, then you would have gone astray, like the cross-country runner who, because he did not follow the right course, could not win the race. Courage, then, dear children, aim always at that goal to which we are called, the eternal life that must be won with good works and the practice of Christian virtues.
I mean, how can you argue?
You can't, he's the Pope.
This is true. Basically, don't do it in bad ways, but this is an example of how you train. This is an example of how you grow in holiness. Ever up and ever in.
Onward and upward once more onto the breach. Oh, wait, that's Shakespeare.
A story from my own life where that rings true. So, the sport I've played the most in life has been golf. And in recent years, I've transitioned more into disc golf for multiple reasons.
It's better
But
for your
golf
back.
is, it's cheaper,
That too.
but
The way I play, it's going to be a lot cheaper.
yeah, cheaper and more accessible. But golf is still kind of a first love of mine when it comes to playing sports. And one of the things I love about golf is how much it epitomizes a spiritual life for the same reason. It really is a battle against yourself. And not just against yourself, but against a course that is full of complexity and varying weather conditions. You can play, and I've played at like 36 degrees, and I've played at close to 100. So you can play it in a wide variety of climates. You can play it in heavy wind, no wind. You can play it in pouring rain or on the nicest day you can find. And regardless of what the conditions are, it's always a challenge. But it's also that challenge against yourself. So, same is true for disc golf. Like, We've got 2 of the top 50 courses in the world within hour and 15 minutes from where I live. And the better of those 2, I still remember my best ever round. But I remember it not just for the fact that I shot a great score, but because I remember the amount of self-control that I had to have over my mind and my body and my emotions to accomplish that feat. Like, it would have been very easy to focus too much on the score, get too nervous, get too anxious, and get out of the flow that I was in. I really needed to lock in, and I managed to pull that off. And I celebrated pretty good afterwards. Because I had fought the good fight and finished the race. And there's been many, many times where I've screwed that up in one way or another. Just either towards the end of a round in golf or disc golf, or from the very beginning, like you just have the wrong attitude coming in, you're too competitive, and then it just, nope, bad day. But to me, that's one of the greatest things about sports, is conquering an insane challenge properly, with self-control, with talent, with hitting your shots or hitting your lines or whatever it is, depending on the sport. I just love that. Even if I fail 99% of the time, I still love it.
Well, and even just the dignity of finishing correctly. Like, I have played a total of 3 games of golf in my life, and 2 of them were with you.
Mm-hmm.
And they've all turned out about the same. I shoot over 140 every time. Still, the feeling you get when that ball rolls into the hole. It's just like, yes, I have finished this hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get past the 18th hole, it's, yeah, I have finished.
And even if you suffered a lot, you're still up for more. Like, one of the best golf commercials I've ever seen was a Mercedes or BMW commercial. And it's 4 guys coming off the course, and one of them is cussing up a storm, or, the TV rated version of cussing up a storm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never play again. Throws his golf clubs in the car somewhere and gets in the driver's seat, sits down and relaxes, and just says, "Same time next week, boys." Which is the mark of a good sport.
Even as much as you hate yourself and you think you hate the game, and no matter how many clubs you've wrapped around trees,
yep,
you're gonna go back.
You're gonna go back, because that's what we do. We go back and keep fighting.